My name is Brooke, and I'm excited today to give you a presentation on the avocado quality meter. Introduction. In the past class, the avocado grower needs to measure the maturity level of their after harvesting. What the grower actually measures is the dry matter content, which will correlate to the oil percentage. Once the avocados hit maturity, the oil content will increase and the water content will decrease. The oil content in the avocados has a big impact on how long it takes to ripen. There are destructive and non-destructive measures to get the dry matter data. Now, there is technology that will help the grower out in the field. The avocado quality meter will help to determine when to harvest their avocados. This will increase the efficiency and it will pay for itself in a short amount of time as the benefits outweigh the features. Why do we need non-destructive measures to test quality? Well, dry matter, as in the later you harvest, you will find that you will have a higher oil percentage in the avocados, which means that they will ripen faster, producing a higher quality fruit. Also to consider, currently packing houses and most growers use destructive measures. Now, using non-destructive measures will save you time, money with labor, and prevent loss of fruit. Now, the technology I'm excited to show you guys is the NIRS, an artificial neural network S751. This instrument is a non-destructive measure of getting a dry matter reading. It will gauge the maturity level of avocados through the dry matter in 12 seconds. Pretty It is easy to use. It will connect to your Wi-Fi. The data can be collected and transferred to a computer for analysis and data sharing. The benefit of the avocado reader is the farmer gets to see a more in-depth avocado model for measuring dry matter, and it is cheaper than the S750, the vegetable quality meter. And you have the ability to use the Fruit Maps application, which is a free interactive harvest map application. And the cost is around $4,195. Now, things to consider when using this instrument is, where do I scan on the avocado? Well, you want to scan the avocado on the largest part, which is the largest side near the stem, so we get the lowest dry matter reading that we can, as the biggest part matures the slowest. When something to consider is that you want to put the largest part of the fruit on the scanner on the top. You want to make sure that you're covering up that lens with the avocado as much as you can to avoid any light escaping that lens, so that way you have an accurate reading. Also, this instrument gives you the ability to have an organizational sense. What is that? Well, this allows you to be geeky and organize your measurements by plots, plants, or singular fruit, which will be amazing. Also, this instrument gives you the ability to up and down other fruit and that data that measured in that tree. You can go back and see plant one and see there's 24 scans to get the average dry matter reading. You could browse through any type of measurement you want. You could select what you want to measure and any new ones that you want to see. And then you could go ahead and upload the data wirelessly to Fruit Maps directly from the instrument screen. Now, the exciting part is Fruit Maps. This is a great service as it is a non-destructive measure for checking maturity of avocados in field. This includes a GPS device allowing a farmer to view their farm from satellite. This feature allows the farmer to gauge the fruit maturity in individual blocks, such as gray blocks will have no data reading. The green blocks are ready to harvest. The yellow blocks mean that they're about ready to harvest. And the red blocks means that they're not even close to being ready for harvest. And what's cool is that you can hover any one of those blocks and you click on an individual tree within that block to get an individual dry matter reading. So that you can do, you can click on an entire paddock to get the average dry matter reading. You can, on the left side, you can go ahead and lower your target threshold by clicking the dry matter content if you want it above 21%. You can go to the flowering tab for tracking your flowering events. You can upload photos from the individual trees you're interested. You're able to switch between photos and trees depending on the date you like. Also, all these photos and recordings can be recorded on the home page. You do not need to record them in the flowering tab to keep track of the flowering. This also gives you availability to keep track of damaged trees and notes on individual trees that they would like to attach them with. And the picture on the left is a photo that they uploaded into the instrument that they would like to keep track of. You also have access to a farmer tab, which allows the farmer to see all their block and all their information recorded within them. This allows the farmer to see information recorded, such as the number of fruit, flowering dates, and rain events. And fruit maps will graph out the data and will allow for predictions for the farmers to view. So this application is for farmers and commercial growers. It is the first interactive harvest map, which is used for multiple commodities. The benefits of this service is that it's accessible in the field or in the office. It will increase your profits, track and report your crop data, percentage, record and analyze your flowering events, heat zones, and watering events, predict your peak harvest date, and you can see your dry matter data from block to block or by individual tree. And this picture is a data chart and viewing options, and here you could choose your viewing from dry matter to size and flowering. And here's just a picture of where it's located to where you can change your oil percentage from 21 to 22 if you're wanting to for the airwaves. And as a conclusion, I wanted to iterate that this instrument is so easy to use, so practical, and that it is so accurate due to the near infrared technology that just keeps on and growing and growing. This instrument will save time on labor and field work by getting the avocados compared to destructive measuring. This will save money for the growers and predict future models for harvesting, flowering dates, and rain events. And it gives you a visual representation of your field through satellite imagery. Here are the resources that I use. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.